just come across a problem, a big problem in the van, and the reason why we got the van in the first place. He's already smashed a window.
It's still a bit up in the air, isn't it? We were actually going to stop here, but we've decided not to now because it's a little bit dodgy. We're just going to try our luck and see if we can get in.
Would just on her. If I didn't pursue that, we would be buggered tonight completely.
Welcome back to the channel. We are Liam and Janine Day, a married couple who recently sold our home and possessions to pursue full-time van life in the UK in our converted Ford Transit Frida. We have seen some incredible places so far and never even realised how beautiful our own country was until we went out and started exploring it ourselves. But the journey through winter has also had its fair share of challenges, from encountering snowstorms to gas shortages, dodgy park-ups, issues with diesel heaters and keeping warm, and continually modifying the van to deal with seasonal issues that arise. The main problem that we have experienced, however, has been a lack of sleep due to the bed in Frida being too short for Liam by a few inches. To combat this problem, we made a tough decision to buy a bigger van, but it's a bit of a wild card. Meet our big green removals van that we're currently transforming into our new home with a lot of help from our friends. Every week we continue to travel the UK in Frida, but we'll also be updating you on the progress of the new van build. So please subscribe, hit the thumbs up button, and let's see what happens this week with our two beloved vans.
Hello.
Hi mate, how's it going?
Yeah, not bad, you?
Yeah, good cheers, good cheers. What's happening?
Okay, so I've had a busy week. So far I have stripped out all the old steel work that was on the frames, you know, the roller shutter doors and everything.
Yeah.
That's all stripped out.
Yeah.
I've made the cutout through into the cab, which is what you wanted.
Oh, nice.
Flyboard of the floor, so you've now got a new floor, which is going to be toasty warm. Built you a bed frame, clad one wall. I've got to confess, I broke a window.
He's already smashed a window. He's already smashed. Which is.
Didn't need that window. It's fine.
The man who smashed the window says we didn't really need that window. It's all good. So it's all good. So anyway, should we come and give you a hand with the cladding tomorrow?
I really could do with a hand, but could you do me another favour?
Yeah.
I need. If I have to go to Wicks tomorrow morning, it's going to knock a couple of hours off my day.
Yeah.
If you could, on your way to Wicks.
Yeah, sure. So we'll go there first, get some coffees, and we'll come and see you. Yeah.
Yeah, grab some coffees, and I'll see you in the morning at some point.
Okay, we're in Rotherham by the Toby Carvery. Do you know anywhere around here to free camp?
If you Google Magna,
Yeah.
as soon as you turn into the road that leads to Magna, on your left-hand side, there's a little dead-end road, and it's got a bit of grass and stuff outside. You can park there, no yellow lights, no restrictions, absolutely nothing.
Okay, pal. All right, cheers for that, pal.
All right.
We'll see you tomorrow. See you, bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, let's go and find a spot to wild camp then.
Yeah.
In Rotherham.
We were actually going to stop here, but we've decided not to now because it's a little bit dodgy. Also, Liam the Terrible advised us to come here, and we've realised that actually it was on one of his videos that he was parked up just over there, and some security guys came out of this building here, and it turns out it's like a top security sort of company, and they were getting all suspicious because he was filming and stuff, and we're obviously here filming as well. So I think if we wake up tomorrow and I go off on a little photography mission, they're going to be suspicious, and I don't know, it could be a disaster. So we're going to leave this place and go and try and find somewhere a bit better.
Getting out of there because we looked too suspicious, but we were literally driving around in circles around it whilst Janine was out filming the van. Proper suspicious activity.
They've got that on camera.
Let's hope they don't. Outside of police headquarters, thank you, Liam the Terrible. No, thank you very much. There was too many cameras on it. It was way too dodgy. So the joys of urban stealth camping in the middle of Rotherham continue, and we're off now just round here and see if we can find something a little better. Just so you know, sweetheart, that is how much water we've got to survive on until we see Liam the Terrible tomorrow. Which is doable. Just remember, that's how much water we've got. And then when we go to see Liam the Terrible, we've got to fill it with water. And we can't forget, as we always do.
How many cups of tea is that?
Oh, I'd say a couple.
I will get some magnets on these one day.
What will we sell it?
Maybe the new people can put the magnets on it. It actually works well even without the magnets. So it would be brilliant when the magnets go on. It's so messy in here. What have you done, Liam?
I don't know what's happened. All of a sudden it just gets really messy.
I know.
It's like we've got a poltergeist in the back here. I feel like we need to get the storage thing sorted out on the next one.
Yeah.
Just a tiny little bit more storage, but I've got a feeling the bigger the gap, the bigger the space, the more you can put in it.
More clothes, more shoes, more cardigans.
You're living in a van. Get over it.
Never.
I go straight from the bank, gassing up the tank, cranking up the radio, playing old Hank. It ain't that long till I'm back at the pond. I'm pulling up the truck down at the dock. It's time to do some cruising, baby, get a little stuck. It's a Saturday joyride, Percy Beach is the spot. We're on a boat, we're feeling fine, drinking Tennessee.
Good morning everyone. Today we have woken up in a travel lodge car park and this is it behind me. There's the van. We actually got here last night after going to that police park up, the sort of security park up that we decided not to stay at. So we came here, we arrived in the dark and it was quite good because it was full of other vans, like other work vans. So we sort of snuck in and we came to the back here, but we sort of blended in. So we think we're blending in. We hope we are anyway. So yeah, the park up was really peaceful. No one was walking past. No cars going past. Yeah, it was a really good park up. So today we have got to go to Wicks because we're going to pick up some cladding to take to Liam the Terribles, and me and Liam are going to give cladding a go for the first time ever, so I don't know how that's going to go down. We're also going to pick up some coffees as well and take them there, and that's what we're going to do this morning. So let's hope it all goes to plan. Almost ready to go?
Yeah, we really need to get going. We are always 100% late for everything. He wants 2.4 metres bits of timber.
It's weird.
Well, it's not just weird, I don't know how we're going to get it in the van.
We made our way with the timber to go to Barnsley to see Liam the Terrible and to check out the progress he has made on the van. We stopped off for some coffees, then headed over. There she is. Is he in there?
He's in here. There he is.
Morning.
Good morning.
So what are you up to?
I'm just doing this wall, cladding this wall. It will end up looking like this one. What a grand thing that looks like. It's a lot of wood down it.
We had a chat with Liam about the work he has done on the van that week. We were talking measurements when we all worked something out at the same time to do with the height of Liam and the bed size.
Just come across a problem, a big problem in the van, and the reason why we got the van in the first place is not being solved. Yeah, we've got a bit of an issue. That's with my feet pointing a little bit. My feet are flat on, it's almost dead on.
But you know, well, I guess you.
And my head's bent, but my head's bent over a little bit as well.
Also, you never touch your head right up to the.
These are the sorts of things these are the sorts of things that we were saying on the last van build.
But also, you never lay it like that anyway, do you? Like, it's nice to, but you never do. But also, you've now gained another foot width on the bed.
Yeah.
So, even if you sleep slightly diagonally, you're going to gain those inches.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, that's a good
You know
point.
what I mean?
So,
So the options are right now is we need to discuss this right now because obviously that the insulation has brought in quite a lot. So what we could do if you wanted to is we could chop this insulation out all across from the bed area.
do it.
Yeah.
Put a much thinner insulation
Do
in,
it.
Yeah, do it.
and then
it.
then you're going to gain, but you're going to gain an inch, maybe.
Good.
Okay.
Good. I think it needs to be done.
Yeah.
I think it
I
really needs to be
agree.
done.
There's
Thank
no point
God
in
we
building-
bloody did that, eh? Jesus Christ, that would have been a disaster. Disaster averted, hopefully.
Disaster averted, Liam the Terrible is now going to cut out some inlays from the walls to give a couple of inches extra for Liam to stretch out in bed.
Okay, so we're in the back of the van here, and it might look like not much has been done, but actually loads has been done. There's insulation. He's sort of gotten rid of all of the steel sort of girders and stuff on the side of the walls that were on there before, and the shutters and what have you. And it's good that we know what's been done, because otherwise we might have assumed that it doesn't look like much has been done, but there's been loads. This is the bed here that Janine's up against. It's a queen to king size bed. We haven't quite worked it out yet.
Absolutely massive.
It's going to be good.
Huge.
Are you going to be stepping up on there as well, Janine?
We're going to have like a sofa close to the bed. I'm not sure what side. And that we're going to use that to step up onto the bed. And we're going to have like obviously cupboards here, which is going to make it a little bit more sturdy as well, because that obviously isn't. So cupboards down there, and another cupboard on that side. And then, as Liam was saying earlier, a walkway through there. And then like sofas coming out here maybe. We're not sure, and we do have time to try and figure this out. So yeah, we're still up for ideas on that part of it.
Yeah.
And kitchen over there.
Gotta have a kitchen.
Gotta have. We were even saying yesterday a kitchen here, but yeah, it's still a bit up in the air, isn't it?
Got a lot of comments from people who said about whether we get the walkway from the front to the back. 100% almost the people, actually not 100%, about 75% of people said it's definitely the way forwards to have, to go from the front to the back. The only problem with the people saying don't do it, were the people saying it would be a bit of a nightmare to actually make. But Liam the Terrible has done it using this stuff here. This is some magic stuff that he got from Campervan Culture, wasn't it? So this acts as sort of like a movable seal. So if the cab moves independently of the back bit, this bit, the truck, then it'll move with it. So it should be really, really good, and that means that we've definitely got a exit point as well from here to the front for safety reasons and all the rest of it, just for stealthness and just being able to get into the back, because it's going to be our most utilised door probably. And above that is the bed, and the bed's a queen sort of king. I've just lied down and seen that I'm the full length of this at the moment, so Liam's going to have to cut into it. If he cuts into it, it'll mean that I'll have an inch to play with whilst fully stretched out, which is enough, which is really, really good. Plus, the actual width of the whole bed will be much, much bigger than the one that we're in at the moment, which means that we'll both have a lot of room to spread out and stretch out and stuff, which is the whole point. A lot of people have said not to have the bed above the cab for two reasons. One reason was because it's going to get really hot above it. The second reason was because that we won't be able to sit up in bed. We have full intentions when we have this to actually have a really, really nice living area outside of the bed. So this is a retreat to sleep, and then back down here for Netflix, cooking, watching the log burner if we get a log burner. Liam's basically going to build everything so that we're at a blank canvas stage, and that will be the stage where we need the most amount of help. So thank you so much for people who are leaving comments. We're reading every single one of them. We can't respond to every single one because there's been almost thousands, I think, or literally thousands. So it's been but I've read every single one of them, and we're taking note of all of them, especially from people who've got experience as well. So the next stage will be blank canvas layout, how we're going to do that. So please keep the comments coming. because we still need to know about showers, toilets, kitchens, windows. Windows I'll go on to in a second because that's going to be next.
Okay, so I think we're going to do a little bit of cladding on this wall here. So me and Liam are going to learn how to do it. Liam, the terrible, has gone off to get something and is going to come back and teach us. Liam gave us a very quick demo on how to clad and we got going ourselves. It was actually really easy once you know what you're doing. We didn't get as much done as we hoped to because due to cutting out the insets for the bed we could only clad to that height, but we did what we could.
My fingers are very valuable, you know. I think your solar panels are here from Bimble Solar. I think
It's here. I've got to try and get down. Oh my god, it's massive.
Nice.
Heavy?
No, it's nothing.
What wattage solar panels are these again?
what? 330 watts each.
So yeah, we're going for 660, which is a lot, isn't it? It's a hell of a lot, isn't it?
Good amount.
Good amount.
Yeah.
660. When there is a solar panel that's out that's 600, isn't there now? 650.
Yeah.
650.
600, I think, wasn't it?
600 or 650. There's a solar panel, one solar panel, just one stretch. But we needed two just to be able to fit them in on the roof correctly in the right position. So 2 solar panels making 660 means that we're going to be off grid, proper.
What's up there?
Well, I can't see, it's that bloody high. I need another ladder on top of this one.
A couple of yellow pages, you'd be right.
So I just wanted to quickly explain about oh, I can't get in, damn it. Oh, I'll explain from the inside. Okay, so this seat here, we have to obviously get rid of so we can climb through. It's a double seat and so we're going to get a single one, but we saw on another YouTube channel, I can't remember what YouTube channel it was, but they actually chopped this off. They just cut through and just cut this back bit off of this one seat. So we were thinking we might try that first, but we're not sure. Yeah, so we might do that. We might just hack it off, see what it looks like, and if it doesn't look any good, we'll get a new seat. But if it looks good, then it might be alright. I don't know.
I've said it many times, I know I would change my ways, I know for sure. When all the crows decide to meet, they settle down beneath my feet. I've got it right and I got it wrong, but I learned my lesson hanging on. Come sit here with me by the fire and let it go for a little while. So be here as the night starts falling. Let my fingers walk over your head. We got nothing to be scared of. I'd rather be with you than by myself. Now always in your head.
We're going to go now. We've helped out with some cladding and going to Wicks a few times and making some decisions. There's still a lot that needs to be done with the van. One thing that is going to have to happen soon is the windows side of things, and we still need advice about it and suggestions. And this is the windows. This is where we think the windows are going to go. I'm going to shut this in a sec. Is that right?
Yeah.
There you go. So on this side of the van is where we think the windows are going to go. Along here, what sort of windows should we have? We do want windows down the side, so it's not going to be as stealth, but we're thinking about getting, there's no examples of it. Yeah, a little bit more like these windows here, but on their side, and tinted. But yeah, if anyone's got any ideas about how the windows would look good on there around the sign writing, that would be a bit,
Yeah.
please leave a comment.
The yellow glorious will. Won't you be my guide and let me follow? Can I hold your hand for all time's sake?
Okay, so we've left Liam the Terribles now, and it's starting to get dark actually, and we've got a really long drive in front of us. So we're really going to get a move on now because it's rush hour, it's starting to get dark, and we've got a long way to go.
Okay, we pulled off the motorway now. We're heading towards Edwinstowe, which is right next to Sherwood Forest, because the motorway was absolutely rammed. It's rush hour, it's the M1, it was terrible. So we thought where we were actually heading to is we need to go to my mum's house, which is my hometown of Warwick. Warwick is in Warwickshire, and we're going there because Janine needs to pick up something, a dress. Because we've been invited to a party on Saturday. It's a big party. So anyway, Janine's got a dress that she wants to wear for it, so we're going to go back to Warwick to go and get the dress. But we were going to go tonight, but it was just, the traffic was just too bad. We're heading to Edwinstowe. Edwinstowe car park, where we're going now, is a really good location, but it's right next to probably the most rowdiest pub in Britain. So we're going to go park there anyway because the location's really good. We're about 10 minutes away from Edwinstowe, so here we go.
We headed into Edwinstowe, parked up and turned to stealth mode straight away. Liam made us some stir-fried noodles and we ate and chilled for the evening. You ready to go?
Yes, let's get out of here. There is a point of overstaying your welcome, isn't there? So let's go from one car park to the next. I'll tell you what, I really fancy a walk this morning. If you fancy it. We're
Yeah.
right by Sherwood Forest. We know the route. Well, we know one of the routes. Let's go. Anyway, let's get out of here.
It is. Yeah, do you have oat milk, vegan sausages? That does look really good, Liam.
I'm really happy about it.
I'm actually really jealous
I bet you are. Why are you jealous?
because I'm not having one.
You should say why you're not having one.
During January, I've been on a mission, like an absolute mission, to lose some weight because we are going to a party actually this Friday. Or Saturday, sorry. We're going to a party and it's a really big party, like it's going to be so good. It's a friend of ours and he is just making a really, really awesome bash for his friends. And I want to wear a dress that I've got, and I haven't worn this dress for years, and I think it's a little bit too small for me. So I've been trying to lose weight to squeeze into a dress, basically. I bought it, Liam's mum bought it for me about 7 years ago. So it's a really old dress. And obviously you change as a person, your body changes, and I have done. So that's why we're going to Warwick, to pick up a dress and see if I can fit into it.
After 7 years.
After 7 years. And I mean, it's such a nice dress, so I hope so. So that's what I've done, and hopefully it'll pay off.
You can do it, Janine. If anyone can do it, you can do it.
We attempted to make a plan for the layout of the van. We got so many messages with ideas for the layout that we kept getting slightly overwhelmed, but time is pressing, so we are keen to get the ideas finalised. Needless to say, we got totally overwhelmed again and decided to clear our heads in the forest.
Under your wing, everything is alright. Nothing ever will be quite the same.
After a really nice walk around Sherwood Forest, we left Edwinstowe and headed to Warwick. We arrived in the dark and went straight to a park up we found on Park for Night. So there's a height restriction, we can't actually get in. It's a 2 metre height restriction, it's tiny. So, and we had the camper vans, or motorhomes have been staying in here. So Liam's going to phone them and see what they say. It says to call, so we're just going to try our luck and see if we can get him.
From what it says online, it says that if we call, you come and let us in. The Rangers come and let you in.
Yeah, I understand that, but I finish at 8 o'clock, so if someone's still there at 8 o'clock, it's not going to get locked, and that's my job on the line then.
Yeah, but what it says online is that you come and just open it, let us in, and then you lock it again.
Well, how are you going to get out?
Yeah, we call again in the morning.
Right, so you want to stay on there tonight?
Yes, yeah.
That's absolutely fine, it's alright, I just thought you were from the football guys.
Oh, no. We were going to park overnight.
Not a problem. My mistake, I'm going to pop back now, I've just got into town in Warwick. I'm going to come back round the back way and I'll come down and let you in, if that's okay?
Yeah, that'd be great. Oh no. Okay, thank you, cheers.
Bye.
Thank you, goodbye. Thanks, bye. Bloody hell, talk about a carry-on. That would just be on her. If I didn't pursue that, we would be buggered tonight, completely. It's always worth pursuing and pursuing and pursuing. Hey up, she's straight under. Oh.
Thank you.
Sorry about that, it's a bit of a misunderstanding, I tell you, because these football guys take the mickey, leave it wide open, and then you come down here and there's, you know, I mean, we don't mind for you guys that are camping, you know what I mean, but when we look here, this little bugger unlocks it again.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, but the thing is, we're getting a lot of vandalism down here. When I say vandalism, kids throwing rubbish, doing the, you know, the old gas canisters and all that.
No. They're not interfering with the vehicles, no?
Well, I hope not. We've not had no reports of that yet.
Yeah.
No worries, when you're ready in the morning, just give us a bell, give us about 5 to 10 minutes and one of us will be here.
Cool, thank you.
Right,
That's very kind of you, really appreciate it.
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh my god, she's actually adorable.
Yeah.
How nice was she? We parked up behind the football pitch and set up the van for the evening. Liam made a banging vegan egg fried rice and we chilled out till the morning.
Don't wanna be a one-man woman. Got me stranded like a boat in the sand. Just the thought of not spreading my wings drives me crazy. Dressing up, fixing my strut. Always prepared, you never know who shows up around the corner. Maybe it's that director. Oh, I can sing, I can dance, I can learn the smooth moves. I would do anything you ask me to do. Jump out on the stage, get locked up in a cage, director. Glitter and a touch of glamour. Wanna impress me, show me real amour. Flower curtains, rose petals on my bed. I'm your
Good morning everyone, we have just woken up and we have woken up in this car park. The car park's massive actually, it's really big and it backs off to the racecourse. It's actually a really good park up. It was quiet, there were people playing football until like 11 o'clock at night and we're right next to the football pitch, so that was a bit of shouting and stuff as there is with a game of football. But we just watched a film and when they went, we went to sleep. So it's right in the centre of Warwick. And me and Liam have both lived here in Warwick for some time. Liam for a lot longer than me. And the town is just so beautiful and pretty. It's a really nice place to visit if you're ever in the area. Come and give it a visit because it is really nice. There's some nice pubs in the centre and things like that. So yeah, we have just taken a negative COVID test, which is excellent. So we're going to go and see Liam's mum today. And I'm going to try on this dreaded dress. So yeah, wish me luck for that. I'm not sure how that's going to turn out. The next couple of days might be like the most hectic if I don't fit in it. So I'm just praying. I'm praying. So yeah, we're going to go off. We're going to go and do that now. We headed off to Liam's mum's house. En route, we had a phone call from Liam the Terrible with an update on how the van build was progressing. He told us he managed to extend the sleeping area by reducing the thickness of the insulation, resulting in gaining an extra 2 inches of length on the bed. He had also finished off the cladding and had now started with the electronics, including the lighting. The van is now at a stage where we need to finalise the layout, which we'll update you on the next video. So please subscribe and leave a comment with any last minute suggestions you might have. We arrived at Liam's mum's house so I could try on the dress. The moment of truth was here and I was nervous. But first, we had absolutely no choice but to pay some attention to Ruby and Meg.
Sit, Ruby. Ruby.
Oh. I mean,
we wake.
I don't know. It's really
I
tight.
think it's flattering though.
Yeah?
Yes.
It's a bit tight.
What do you think? You might be the last time ever you're going to get away with it, so I would just do it.
Just wear it.
Yeah.
It's lovely. Oh, okay. Sure with it.
So much better than the hoodie that you were wearing before.
I was going to just get a hoodie.
Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.